Imagine the United States in a better financial situation, to be able to spend money for making the United States a better place. Today I'll go over with you on what are the benefits of marijuana, how the country can profit off the legalization of it, and what will happen to the crime rate. Let's begin to look at some facts about the benefits of marijuana. As the fall of 1996, California voters approved medical marijuana, Proposition 215, by a vote of 56 to 44%. This act gives the right for Californians to possess, cultivate marijuana for medical purposes. According to recent scientific research, marijuana can help combat diseases such as cancer, AIDS, chronic pain, glaucoma, arthritis, migraines, and much more. The FDA was successful in swaying the U.S. Supreme Court in approving medical marijuana. Secretary of Health and Human Services reinforced that marijuana is not harmful or addictive. Now that we have some facts on medical marijuana and how it can benefit you, I'll show you how the United States can benefit from it. In Popular Mechanics magazine, it reported that hemp was an economical source of pulp and could be used for paper, linen, and canvas and ropes. California claimed that if marijuana became legal in their state, that taxing from it could bring $1.4 billion on top of it saving its money from law enforcement. Harvard professor Jeffrey Marin estimated that tax revenue could be in the 2.4 million range per year in reducing the 7.7 billion spent on annual law enforcement. According to the Hemp Museum, it could be used as biofuel, which could reduce carbon emissions and decrease America's dependency on oil. Hemp can also emit clean air by photosynthesis, which will remove the main components of greenhouse gases. Now that we have a good picture on how the United States can benefit from the legalization of marijuana, let's take a look at how it affects the crime rate. On a website, eason19.com, it points out that California has 61,000 arrests in a year on marijuana possession charges alone and 60,000 unsolved violent crimes, proof that California has misplaced priorities, and more than likely along throughout the United States. In September, there were about 43,000 people in a San Diego jail. 200 of them were because of marijuana. In that same month in LA, out of 16,000 people that were in jail, 80 had primary charges related to marijuana. In the place that marijuana has been legal for years, like Amsterdam, the crime rate is almost non-existent and the economy is booming. Now, if you take that in just one state and you branch it out throughout the United States, imagine how low prison population would be. Now you know why we should legalize it. I'll remind you of why the United States needs to legalize it. I've given you solid facts on how marijuana can medically benefit you. I've also informed you on how the United States can benefit from it. And I've also given you information on how the prison populations would dwindle throughout America. Just remember, if you want to have a better America, you might need to have an open mind. Thank you.